Welcome to the deep dive.
Hi there.
So today we're getting into something I think anyone in or around leadership will recognize.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
How a founder's personality, well, it sort of changes, it evolves as their company gets bigger.
Right. And we're drawing on some thoughts from Ravi Kumar, who's the founder CEO of XTechBuzz.
Exactly. He really hits on this central tension, doesn't he?
He does. It's this tricky balance founders have to find. Like, how do you stay approachable but still keep those, necessary boundaries?
Yeah, and managing vulnerability versus maybe sharing too much or
Right.
keeping a healthy distance without seeming, well, detached.
It's not just about personality. It's about leading effectively.
hmm
Authenticity is key. But you can't become everyone's personal therapist either.
Right. So our mission today is basically to pull apart these ideas, these tensions, and figure out what they really mean for understanding leadership.
And it's important to remember, like Kumar says, this isn't fixed. A founder's personality isn't just there from the start.
Good point. He calls it dynamic, challenging, and full of learning.
Which makes sense. Those early days especially, it's all experimentation, right?
Yeah.
And just the pressure, the decisions, that stuff shapes you.
It absolutely does. It's like you're constantly walking this tightrope he talks about.
Yeah, the approachable versus maybe too familiar tightrope.
Or authentic versus maybe overly vulnerable.
Right. Lean too far one way, you lose respect. Too far the other, you seem out of touch, maybe breed distrust.
It directly hits the team, how they feel, how they respond.
Definitely. And over time, a leadership style does kind of emerge from all this.
But it's still adaptable as the company scales further.
Kumar suggests it has to be, yeah.
Hmm.
The demands just change. More complexity, more layers.
Yeah.
You're forced to adapt, sometimes maybe without even realizing it initially.
He gives that interesting example, doesn't he, about approachability.
Oh, right. His own experience. He noticed he tends to be perhaps more approachable with his top performers.
Why was that again?
Just the way time and energy get distributed, he thinks.
Huh?
Top performers might just get more face time, more direct access, almost by default.
But isn't that a bit risky? Like, could it accidentally create a sort of in-group, out-group feeling?
Well, that's the potential downside, isn't it? It highlights those unintended consequences, maybe demotivates others who need support.
Even if it's just a logistical outcome, not intentional favoritism.
Exactly. And that's why Kumar really stresses the need for ongoing reflection. Leaders have to constantly think about their communication, reevaluate boundaries.
It's not a set it and forget it kind of thing.
Not at all. It's continuous self-awareness. Things like, the org chart itself, or just being swamped with decisions.
Or sheer lack of time as you scale.
Yeah, all these structural things can subtly mold how a leader interacts, how they come across.
Okay, so if we boil it down, the main takeaway is a leader's personality isn't some fixed trait. It's always shifting.
Right. Constantly evolving because of the job's demands. And navigating those tensions, approachability, distance, vulnerability, takes conscious, ongoing effort.
Which leads to a really interesting final thought, kind of building on Kumar's reflection.
Yeah.
Well, how much do the inherent structures, the actual demands of any leadership role end up shaping the leader's interactions and even how their personality is perceived?
Regardless of their original intentions.
Exactly. What are those unseen forces, those structural pressures that are always at play, molding how leaders connect or maybe disconnect from their teams?
That's a powerful question. Definitely something for you, the listener, to chew on when you think about leadership in any context.
Yeah.